Good afternoon, Katie. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. I'm Marsha. I'm the nutritionist here, and I hear you were referred from the doctor and everything. I want to let you know that all the information here today is confidential information. It's for your information, it's for my information. If the doctor needs the information, we will have to get a release and I can talk to him and everything, but I will let you know before that. And then the only other person, since this is being videoed, would be my professor that would watch it. Is that okay?
Yes.
Excellent. So, recently you were diagnosed with pre-diabetes by your doctor. What concerns do you have today?
I'm concerned that I will develop type 2 diabetes, and I would also like to lose some weight.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit. What's a typical day for meals look like for you?
I usually have about 3 meals per day.
Okay. Any type of snacks?
Not really.
Okay. And what are some of your favorite foods that you like to eat for those meals?
I like mac and cheese, pizza, fruit, and cookies.
Okay. Those are some good meal choices. But what about like vegetables or anything like that?
I'm okay with them.
Okay. So thinking about a typical week, how many times would you say you eat away from the home?
Maybe about 4 or 5 times a week.
Oh, pretty frequently?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it just usually one meal a day that you eat away from the home, or?
One, but on occasion 2.
Okay. And then with those meals, what do you usually choose?
I try and go healthy, but there are times when I don't.
That's understandable. As you know, McDonald's have the healthy choices with the salads and everything, and you can be healthy at McDonald's, but sometimes it's nice to just have that quarter pounder of cheese and some French fries. So okay. Do you do exercise regularly?
No, but I know I should.
Okay. What type of if you would exercise regularly, what type of exercise do you think you would do?
I like to run a lot on a treadmill.
Okay. Do you like to listen to music while you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. And that can always help with making the exercise go faster, because you can have some upbeat music to kind of pass some time, and you can run through like one whole song, and then if you're kind of feeling tired, you can slow down a little bit and everything. So that's excellent that you like to run and everything. I'm assuming you have a cell phone, and have you used any apps on your cell phone to kind of track meals, or?
No, I haven't.
Okay, which is perfectly fine. I'm sure you're probably aware there's tons out there, and sometimes it's just overwhelming to look like in the app store and find an app that you think would be best for you and everything. So to me it kind of sounds like you might be ready to make some changes with your health. Okay. And can I provide you with some handouts today that can possibly help?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. So let's talk through a couple of these handouts. So there's 2 things. So you mentioned eating away from home. There can be healthy food options when you eat away from home and everything. And this just kind of goes through. The My Plate is what is recommended. Half of your plate should be fruits and vegetables, and then a quarter should be your protein sources such as meats, and then 1/4 should be grains is what they kind of look at. So this is going to kind of help you consider your drinks. That's a huge thing. You don't want to fill up all your calories on drinking like fruit punches and regular sodas and everything like that. If you can go to a diet soda, that's wonderful. Or if you can even drink just water, that's great. A lot of times you can just ask for a cup, it's free. And you can just get water for free rather than having to even pay for a drink. But then, like I said, look at getting a salad. A lot of the fast food restaurants are offering salads as a healthy choice. The thing you just have to watch is the salad dressing. Sometimes the dressing is already on it and you could ask for it to be left off and given a packet. So then you can regulate how much you would want and everything. One thing I recommend if you're going sit down dinner, always cut the meal in half. The portions we get at a restaurant are way too big. And so when your food first comes out, go ahead and ask for that box right away. Because sometimes what happens is we'll say, oh, I'm just going to eat half of this meal. And then you eat half and the food's sitting there, so you pick at it a little bit more. I feel like you do that. And then before you know it, exactly, the whole meal's gone and you don't need a box. So then you have to worry about what you're going to take tomorrow for lunch and everything like that, where if you ask for a box right away, it's kind of out of sight, out of mind, and you have only half the meal to eat. And so this just goes through a lot of that information. And then the other handout here talks about more in depth about the My Plate and building a healthy My Plate. So finding a healthy eating style, making half your plate fruits and vegetables. I know you said you're okay with vegetables, not the favorite food in the world, which I can understand, but you can always try different ways. Steam them, eat them raw, use a little bit of dips with them. That kind of stuff can sometimes help. We obviously don't want to smother them with dips and cheeses because then the health benefits of the fruit or the vegetables aren't going to be beneficial at all. And then a big thing we recommend is making at least half your grains whole grains. So the whole grain breads and pastas are an excellent option. And what I tell moms and parents and everyone that I educate is look at the nutrition label. If the first ingredient is whole grains, it's an excellent source. If the first ingredient is an enriched, unbleached flour or anything like that, it's not really a good choice. It's not going to be a whole grain. So any questions as we look through these?
Not at this moment.
Okay. And then, like I said, you have lots of options to use for tracking your apps. There's the MyFitnessPal that can track. That's great. You can track your exercise. You can track your foods. You can track your drinks, everything. And it'll automatically calculate the calories because it already has food built into its tracker. So you could try one of those if you think that would be something that might help. Obviously, since you're looking at possibly trying to lose a little weight, it might help just to see how many calories are you eating a day and everything. And I would kind of recommend that before we meet next time. So then I can kind of see what kind of foods are we eating, how many calories per day, how many carbohydrates and fats and proteins and everything. That will give me a better idea of what a typical day looks like for you. Do you have any other questions for me today or concerns?
That I can think of.
Okay. Well, I really appreciate you coming in today. You can always give me a call if you have any questions or concerns. And then as you leave up here, we'll have the secretary schedule you to come back here in about 2 to 3 weeks. And like I said, we can track and kind of see how things are going for you.
Sounds great.
All right. Thanks for your time today.
No problem.